Okay.
Good morning, truckers of Alaska. Josh from Truck Stop Radio here. It's a beautiful day outside with clear skies and the sun shining bright, making it a great day for a long haul. I hope it's the last breath of winter, folks.
So it's your last day, huh? Here are your keys. Danny outside has the shipping documents. Well, good luck starting your own business. I heard the previous owner left a welcome package at your new place. Maybe it's something useful, although myself, I'd rather get a cake.
Watch out for possible weather changes, but don't let rain or snow spoil your travels. Here's wishing you a safe and successful journey ahead.
Okay, quite nice intro. Quite a bit. Wish they had their own like in-game radio system instead of like railroad radio, which we cannot, use on stream, and have something like the intro was to have a create a mood. Okay, so this is the job that we have to take. So this is a truck. This is somebody else's truck. So truck wise, you don't have like those real life brands, but they have made their own versions of the truck. Okay. But we have to do all this manual stuff ourselves with nice scenery which you can access. Let's lock the hitch. Now do the cables. Okay, now we have to take this up. Okay, let's start off the engine. Okay, so we have to now drive it to the gate. This game is currently missing, your do they call it? I forgot that. Yeah, this game is missing engine braking or any kind of retarder. Okay, roadside assistance. Okay, understood. Also wish they told us like what weight the load is instead of just that just telling us where to take it and what the stuff we are carrying is. Now we are headed, if we have a look at the map, we are heading near to this place. Refinery, okay. And here is a base, so it is near our base. We understood all the important information. So right now we are not using 0 Hz because of the fact that the GPS is still a bit finicky. So it is not aligned, the in-game GPS, the one that you see on the dash. One second, let me reduce the brake sensitivity because the load cell right now is quite high. Okay, done. So this game does have more realistic sort of brakes than ATS or ETS, and the fact that it does take quite a lot of time to slow down, like real life trucks do. Because in ATS, you can slow down a bit more quicker than this game. Okay, let's turn on the light. And I think they need to also incorporate the light system like ATS has, like marker lights, and then the main lights. We have to take on fuel. If you guys are wondering why we are only using, okay, settings. First of all, let's turn off this music. As you can see here, we can set the amount of how much fuel we need. Let's go this much, just a formality. we also can go inside the truck station and buy some stuff for us. Right now we only have chocolate with us. This dude also have other sort of stuff available that is needed. So let's see our trucker level. And how much money do we have? Okay, we have 10,000. So first thing first, we can buy a camera to take all the cool pictures. And get some trail mix. We already have engine oil and coolant. Okay, rest we can take these cookable items. Really works great. And like each different, each different place has its different specialities available. It is not like you will only find the same stuff in all the gas stations. It will, defeat the purpose, make the game a bit more boring. So on the left hand side you can see we have our health, the amount of energy we have like food wise, and on the right is how sleepy we are. First of all, let's get out and the first up here. We'll make, yeah, let's keep all the uncooked stuff here. Water as well. And like this as well. Okay, now what else do we have here? Okay, here we can keep our equipment. So let's turn the dash lights. I think these should be part of the lighting system, not something separate. Now we have to make sure we don't take the why are not it is doing this? Okay. Where we go? Earlier the weather system was a bit messed up, but now they have fixed that as well. So what would happen is you will finish summer, then enter winter, and then you reload the save and you will get placed in winter again. Oh sorry, right in the spring again. The guys were not able to access all the weathers. Okay, hill is coming up. Right now the gearing system, either the loads that we are pulling don't need the first 4 gears. Most of the time we are using the second set, I think the high range gears, 5, 6, 7, 8 all the time. It is basically a 4-speed for us. And the other reason that I'm not using, the manual shifter is because, yeah, another quite neat thing is if you see, they have the foot animation. So you map your clutch and put it to manual, the issue is that the inversion setting doesn't work right now. Like if you go to steering wheel, like see I've mapped this clutch here. If I like turn it to manual, and now like this is the basic setting. So 1 is up and -1 is down, like this, right? So it is inverted. So as you can see, the clutch always stays pressed in until and unless I drop the clutch all the way around. So it is working inversely. Now if I go and change it to, you know, -1 up down, inverse the setting, the problem remains the same. So only the clutch, this clutch binding has this issue. This all work. Like the other two pedals, the inversion system is working properly, but with this one it is not. So they have these weird signs where you have to suddenly drop to 25 and then speed up to 55 again. Right now, only police enforcement you have is in the cities. So if you like come barreling around down into a city, yeah, they will fine you for that. Yeah, you have to slow down. Let me show you the scenery meanwhile we are doing this. This is another issue that when you change the camera, the game, you know, disengages the settings you were using. So I think I should map a button for this as well. Okay, we have wipers. Okay, we have wipers. Let's change the camera to this. And do we have the button for home? Don't think so. So whenever they think about, you know, fixing that aspect of the game, we'll pick it up with the manual gearbox. For now it looks quite beautiful. And also the game requires quite a bit of optimization, which they are working right now. The good thing about these developers is that from the day one of the launch, they've been putting out daily updates. I have to take my stuff to the refinery. I think I'm instead going back to my base. Right. This place also map has also quite a lot of shortcuts that you personally have to find out and you won't be able to figure out. So right now I'm using just paddle shifts. So even if you look like, even if I'm in fifth gear, there's hardly any resistance when we are that slow. But it is an 8-speed gearbox, so I think the ratio shouldn't be this close. What the hell do I know? I don't drive these trucks in real life. So the thing is, basically, the truck is behaving like it is, you know, like it doesn't have any weight on it. Now the next thing, the top light should be a bit more sharper. Maybe the first 4 gears are for climbing the hills. We also need wide mirrors. So like ATS or ATS2, you have two options of parking, like these specific parking positions, or you can park in the big place. Okay, get out. So even with the big lights, we cannot still use the roof bar. First of all, let's get it down. That is the procedure, but you drop the legs down, then you take out the cables. And after that, I wish this was a bit more smooth rather than this like clunky animation. A little bit more smoother, so instead of like you have to click and this animation happens, you just grab it and place it, like that sort of deal. Okay, now the payment system is much more realistic compared to ATS. So let's have a look on the job tabs. So every place has this too, where you get your jobs, and there are certain licenses that you need to acquire to do certain sort of jobs, like over here, and also certain perks which let you upgrade your base. Okay, talk about food and other stuff, because you can, you know, die on the job. So right now we have these roads. They might look quite small. you know, it was a hell of a long time just to get from here to here. It is not like a super small area. It is quite big. Go to our headquarters. And also you can, fix your truck up. Instrument cluster doesn't show anything. Below the speedo you can see so here on the speedo you can see, like, below the speedo, underneath the gears, you have your lights, the amount of fuel you have in the tank, the coolant temperature. So the dashes need to be a bit more informative, but I think it varies from truck to truck. Now we have this red truck, but since we got the DLC as well, we will get another badass looking truck which has 0 value. So for the start of the game, yeah, we'll get that truck as well. Might sell this one off because this truck does have more value. You can get the truck for $0, but you also have to sell it for $0. Whereas this gives you like 30,000. It gives you nice bit of wiggle room where you can do other stuff. But since you start doing your jobs, start racking up good amount of money as well. So what we will do is sell this truck and get all the fancy paint jobs. Do it other way around. We do have a shortcut. The good thing about the headquarters is that a shop is right next to us. As you see, this is our base, and here you can, like, get new workshops to do all the other stuff like maintenance, upgrading for cheaper cost rather than going to the town and doing it there. And here you also have this computer from where you do all this stuff from. So here is like the workshops, they are not open yet. So like you have this tire workshop is over there, you have this main workshop, this is the customization workshop, back there is the customization, this is the main office workshop area, and right over there, that building near the tower, that is the tire workshop. So let's park this thing here. Get out. Okay, and let's turn off this as well. I think there is a mechanism that if you turn the dash lights off, maybe the battery drains down. Let us go back. Since it is Halloween, they have got this skeleton yak roaming about. There is a workshop tools and other things. When the workshop will be, operational. And now here, if they have special areas, you can. So if you're looking at these roads don't include like the dirt roads that they are present. Okay, something was in my eye. So yeah, here you then go and slowly mark stuff around, and all the pictures that you take will be on this map. So here you have your kitchen. There's some stuff in the fridge. Nope. So here is the oven where you can cook stuff. If you have the any cooking item gives you straight of 50% of your food bar. Here is the main building. Here's the upgradation, which depends on the perks. So if you look here, right now we have A license. With the XP that we get, we can get special stuff here. Same goes for this, and same goes for this mechanical as well. The more you repair your truck yourself, like topping up the engine oil, fixing the radiator, stuff like that, the more points you get to unlock new things. And here are the licenses. So if you seriously want to enjoy the game more, start with the licenses. So I have reached till B. So the bigger you go, the more challenging trailers you get, which makes it much more fun. These as well. And then you can unlock different kinds of trucks as well. Now Rudy is already having 2 gaming PCs. Okay, you can have a loan if you want. What loan is like, if you take this loan, it will push you to complete the game. So here you can look at your jobs, like here, maybe now it will show. Sometimes it shows, sometimes it doesn't. That's the thing about the game. Like right now it is not showing up. Let's get off the computer and try again. Yeah, there it is. So you can make the workshop, but we don't have the perk for it. Second is customization, workshop. Third is building. So either you do this or just go to the town and get stuff done over there. We can build more parking or more trucks that we have. rims and tires and stuff. Okay. So this reminds me a bit more like, contraband simulator, contraband police, sorry, where you had to upgrade your base. Right now we can only dump money into parking, so let's do that. Get all the parking first of all. Let's get this stuff. Let's look at the truck. And last one we have this truck, the one which we are having. It goes for 30,000. We have then this E. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe in the consumption of fuel. Okay, bigger tanks. There's 200 gallons. There's a 300 gallons. KP might have something different, like different variants, I guess. And then you have this, the game truck that we get. Getting the DLC. This is 300. Okay, so you can buy it for 0. And then we can sell this one. Yeah, you see, this can be sold for 19. It will give us decent amount of boost money wise. Let's hold on to this truck since it is our first truck. And buy this truck as well. Okay, and let's look for jobs. I should say let's go and take some rest. So there is our truck number 2. To be able to like switch trucks, you have to park your first one over here. So you have to park one truck to be able to access the other one. That I was talking about. Like you have this radiator and chains. So for now, let's leave this and come back later on. They also require some sort of flashlight situation, like we used to in farming simulator. You do get a bed. What time is it now? Yep. Now it is raining. Energy is somewhat over the acceptable limits. Now let's cook something. We don't have anything. And next time I'll just bring the truck and park it here. Okay, let's turn it on. Semi-automatic. I wish there was a neutral button. For quick. Quick changes. Okay. I think I have to map the controls for Viper somewhere else. We're done. let's get out. Oh, get in and get the stuff. I need cookable stuff. We do have a coat as well. And let's get this. Get out and cook it. Then I have a job to do. No, it doesn't show it. Maybe we cannot cook it with this. We have to use the microwave for that. But that is a bummer. And then we have unusable stuff lying about here. Okay, let me show you now how this works. So now here you fix the air filter and other things that need fixing, and you see you get some XP from this. Okay, engine does not need any repair. It needs engine oil though. You get 100 XP from this. Coolant doesn't need coolant. Radiator is all good. We then drop down and have a look at the lights. We do have a blanket which you can use if the truck gets too cold in winter times. Like here, so it is kept over here. You can use this. That way your truck will remain warm. Then you put it back here. But it only has 2 slots. You know, after you're done with your engine oil and stuff like that, you can put it back in the cabinet. And then you will cook our food here. So if you now look at the inventory, you have the food. Let's click on this and yeah, we've eaten the food now. Now we can look at the jobs. Since we don't have the licenses, we won't use them. Our reputation is barely 3. We will go with reputation 2. Have a look at the things that are available for us. So these yellow boxes are places where you can go and get jobs. So this one will take us to, don't want to go that far right now in the first hit. Then we have here, it is also taking us to Grand Alaska, down south. Then we have 151, and where are we going with this one? The same location. And let's take this one because it is then taking us on the same route. We don't have to go like back again. This is quite nifty stuff they have here. Well, whatever, we'll do that. Let's see which site we are going to. This is the one. Now that our GPS is set up, we can now start the engine. So other thing is that if you change your truck, all your stuff gets delivered, all the inventory gets taken to the other truck as well. And 30 miles an hour feels quite fast in this truck. The only issue I have with this truck is that this interior doesn't matches the truck at all. Let's turn on the lights. Flat out these trucks can only go around 50-51, so you never beat the 55 mile an hour speed limit, especially in these trucks. The game has some weird type of turns as well. Maybe they are like that in real life. So the frame rate does drop down a bit. When you go from one location to another, not one location to another, especially when you go into a town or something like that. So right now they're working on it. And this is the hard bit to understand, like which is the place that we have to go. This is the because it is quite difficult to make out the propagation. I think this is the trailer which I have to take, so I'll just turn around beforehand. Let's just line everything up. It's not lined up properly. We'll have to work on that. Let's make this Darth Vader looking dude. Okay, turn this stuff off. Yep, this is the one going down. And how much? 157. Let's do this. Now we have taken the job. I think we can still park it up. Over here we can make one manual save in the logbook for the entire journey. And here you have, if you see this sort of this circle thing, with this you can align everything. But I think next thing they need is to give us the brake pressure element of the game as well, that you have to keep the truck running to make the air pressure. Okay, now everything is connected. This is locked. Let's get in and start over. Okay. Now we are ready to leave. Now we have to go to the location and also fuel up our truck. So we have, I think we should get some fuel. The other problem with this truck is that you cannot see. You cannot actually see your trailer in the rear because for some reason this trailer is narrower than the truck. How much fuel do we need? Let's put in 500 bucks of fuel. 100 gallons. Let's do that. We have fueled up. Let's move. And that you can look more out of here because we cannot go now. So I think it is a workshop, or what is it? Okay, not a workshop. Something else completely. Now we are on the unpaved roads. So right now it is 8:30. On the top left you can see we are transitioning into summer. Just 12 degrees temperature. The starting missions are not that epic. Since the trailers are quite easy, so there is no challenge. And if you want to just have a relaxing run, that it is quite good. So there are some farms on Alaska. I think you can straight up bypass from here. You made it. So right now it is missing some basic features which we have, want to expect as standard American and Euro Truck Simulator. So first thing first, I need the clutch pedal fixed from the game side. And then we need engine braking and retarder. After that, what else do we need in the game? Yeah, those are the main things first of all that need to be fixed. Because right now, without those things, the driving becomes a bit boring and less engaging. Because the thing about this map is that you don't have a lot of the areas, they don't have speed limits. But you also don't have other things to do. The boring thing about ADS is if you like have to do external stuff, you have to wait for the speed limits which you are limited to. It makes everything else quite boring. If you do it like engine braking, other things, and other than that, floating gears, then you have the air pressure. That is another big thing. Engine temperature, next thing. You have to like warm up your engine, especially in the winters. We are taking empty pallets. Now it has started to rain. for some reason you cannot, you know, drive it that harshly. Because the truck starts to slide, so it feels like it won't be able to take up more speed than 35 in some turns, whereas in ATS and stuff, it can just practically yeet them out. Okay, this is a bit weird. The windshield looks like we have already applied Rainx on it. These Trapper Creek. And I think they have bumped each other. You can also get, you know, work at the gas station. We do have parking areas as well. You can, you know, park and sleep in the bunk if you have to. The weather is getting quite bad. Okay, we have the chances to hit now. North. And it is only 10:30 in the morning. now you can truly heat it since the limits are gone, and then they are back there. We've reached below. We are 190 miles away from our destination. The AI still has a little bit of habit of suddenly slowing down. I like things like these, super sudden lane changes. I do like all the rattles that this truck produces. Come on, man, move it before the light changes. Up, dude, move it. The rain has stopped. On the right is a supermarket, as you can see. And now we are on the highway. think this is the place where we have to turn around. Now this looks a bit like the ATS type of driving that you do most of the time. But still it has like some quite violent feedback elements. And you can see all the flashing going on. Don't you dare look in front of me. I'll just stay in our lane. We could have joined the highway that way. This navigation is stupid. I think I could have just taken it from here. Now I have to do this all bang. The road works are going on this road. And I wish the force feedback was a bit more smoother, especially on the turns. It is all jittery. We had to take all that detour for no reason. I think we could have done that. This was an unnecessary waste of time. Come on, dude, this is America. This might be a store. Postal station looks like an autozone. Yeah, the trailer is all jittery for some reason. Alright. We have reached Grand Alaska. So either we park it here, which we are going to do. And we hit the building. Wait. Okay, let's park it nicely. Let's get out and let's start doing the procedure. We need to get these. Okay, unlock. This was a proper land thriller. Now let's go and get our money. Okay, now let's look at the inventory and get some stuff. Time to go and fix the truck. We are already tired. We fix the air filter, fuse box, engine is okay, radiator is okay, some coolant. What else? Let's see if our lights and other things are okay. Okay. Everything else seems alright. Okay, let's dump this here. We have enough. We are full on our food. Oh ho ho. Oh, yeah, we can rest over here. Okay, so this truck does have lighting option. Okay, let's have some fried chicken. Wish we could sit here as well. Okay, now we are here. Jobs. Okay, so we have 1 point in personality. I want to reduce this so that we have to do, you know, unnecessary eating and other things. Okay, now we can buy what is it? A chainsaw and fix stuff up. Now they turn around to fix everything. Multiple times they just bash your truck in multiple places and then fix it again and again. What other jobs are available for us? Now I don't know where you can, find workshops. Let's turn everything up, off, and see where the workshop and cities are. So one workshop is at Valdez, another is over here, Paul Fairbanks. And one in Pluto Bay. All right. Let's look at the job and our reputation as well. We have 3-star reputation. Let's see what jobs do they have for us. Yeah. Both of them are quite long. We'll send us around. Both are to the same location. Okay. Then what else do we have here? It is quite far away. This one is doable, and it is quite near as well. We can take this as well. Okay guys, so we will now continue next time. Okay guys, see you. Let's hope new stuff is available on the patch.